Hi everybody, Tammy here with a new project. This is the Spool Challenge for Kateri's Crafty Ideas Facebook group. And I decided to do a shabby chic spool and then an Alice themed set of spools. So we'll start out with the shabby chic. I actually just started out with a wooden spool. Let me show you the kind that I used. I actually bought these. I can't remember if it was at Joann's, Michael's, or Hobby Lobby, but they're a good size. They're like 2 inches tall by 1.5 inches in diameter. And so that's the type of spools I used for the 2 large spools. And I started out putting piano roll paper around the spool, and I don't know if you can tell, but you can see I painted the spool like a metallic pink, light pink, and you can see it peeking out where the holes are in the piano paper. And then I covered the piano paper with a meshy lace, real delicate mesh lace. It's got a few little embroidered flower embellishments on it and little dots. And then I put it on a metal filigree base right here. And then I had some pearl and rhinestone chain, so I strung that along the bottom. And then I also had some rhinestone chain I put around the top here. And then some pale pink trim there at the bottom. And some real tiny little, I love this trim. All the trims and lace on this spool are from Esme's Crafty Me Shop. She's a Facebook group that you can join, and she has sales about once a week. Beautiful laces and trims and bling. The bling up here is from Esme. And I used another metal filigree piece and I bent it for the top so that my charms that I chose and my embellishments would be easily glued and they could, stand up. That provides a good support system for them. So this is just a metal, I think I got this when Spellbinders had a sale. They have really nice charms and embellishments, metal stuff. So I got that, and then I just glued a heart inside it. It's just a flat back heart. And then, like I said, this is bling from Esme. And then this is just a little creamy white ribbon, and I put a little, I don't know if the glare is too bad, a little iridescent rose there. And then I hung a little pearl chain. And the back, I did back the, where the embellishments are with just a real thin, almost like a chiffon-y type flower that I cut out of a piece that I had from Esme. And then there's a doily laying on top. So here's the shabby chic. I like how that turned out. And then I was inspired when I got into all of my crafting stuff, trying to figure out what themes I wanted to do. I came across my Alice containers. And I'm like, well, I'm going to do an Alice themed spool. So I actually did 2. I'll show you the big one first. I glimmer misted with a blue, I think it's called blueberry, the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. I sprayed the spool with that, and it's a real pretty blue, and it's got some gold flecks, like gold shimmer. And then I used some paper. The paper collection is called Mad Tea Party. I used some paper from that collection and just cut out a strip and glued it around the spool here. And then on the top, we've got a clock. Well, I layered it up with a couple of doilies. Here's a blue doily in a cream color. And then I again used one of the metal filigree pieces to, you know, bend so that I had a good secure foundation, if you will, for all of my embellishments to sit on. So there's another little piece of doily on top of the filigree piece, and then there's a little embroidered rose, little rose trio. This was white. I colored it in, and I learned this trick from Maddie and Madison, that you can take any white trim, anything, and color it. So I actually used my Copic markers on this. So you can turn white, boring white trim into the most beautiful things, either with, you know, distress ink sprays or alcohol inks, whatever you have, you know, paints, anything. It all works. So, and it's fun. It's fun to see how you can change something so dramatically. And then I have the little teacup. I can't remember if I said that. And then some red roses, of course. The clock. There's a doily backing the clock there. And then a little sentiment that says tea time. And then I have a heart and a diamond hanging on a chain here. So that is the Alice theme large spool. And then I continued the tea theme with this little tiny spool. And this is actually a little vintage spool that I covered in that same paper collection, Mad Tea Party. And then I did the little black bow, you know, that you see in Alice's hair. So that's the idea for the black bow. And this black bow was actually white. I found a little package of them at a dollar store I like to go to. So again, with my alcohol markers, my Copics, I colored it black. And then put a little embroidered flower in the middle. That was white. I colored that red. Added a little rhinestone. Sorry, I just realized I'm taking up the whole shot of the spool with my big fingers. And then here's a little teapot charm right here. Just glued that in place on top of a little red doily. And then I hung these are like little crystal clear beads with a rose charm from the teapot handle. And then here's some little white trim going around the top there. So these were a lot of fun to make, and I hope my swap partner likes them. I know she likes shabby and she likes vintage, just like I do, and I'm hoping she likes Alice as well. So thank you for watching my video. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week and a beautiful Monday. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.